Well, hello there, I'm the Icelandrobot, and welcome to my review of A Sound of Thunder. Sound of Thunder is a 2004 sci-fi film directed by Peter Hyams, starring Edward Burns, Catherine McCormack, and Ben Kingsley. And what else do I want here? The film is rated PG-13, the budget was $52 million, it made $103. Big flop, obviously, and yeah, it's based on a short story written by this guy named Ray Bradbury. And yeah, that is about it for that amount of info. Now, as I said, it was directed by Peter Hyams, and Peter Hyams is a director that just, if I ever meet that man, I'm going to shake his hand and say, your son, he sucks. You rock. Because Peter Hyams, he directed this, a film that gets a 4.1 on IMDb. But I didn't mind it, because direction was solid. Acting was pretty damn good, considering what it could have been. And this is the same guy that made Sudden Death with Van Damme, a film I was going to review, but the review wouldn't upload. No, I did Sudden Death, End of Days, Time Cop, 2010, Outland with Sean Connery, Hanover Street with Harrison Ford, fucking Running Scared with Billy Crystal and Gregory Hines, a film I want to review after this, but a man that has not had that, narrow margin. Stay tuned. Fucking The Relic. Great director. And many people say that this is his worst film. I have to disagree. Because, the CGI sucks. It fucking sucks. I will say that straight out. This is a very CG heavy film, and it just sucks. But don't judge a book by its cover, because behind the CG is a good story to the film, and good performance by Edward Burns, a guy that has not gotten that many chances. And I will treasure this film because it is a decent one. Now, the story is something I have to get into. Basically, Time Safari Incorporated, they get these rich assholes, they put them on a safari, they basically send them back to through time, and they get to kill a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Basically, it's the same Tyrannosaurus, because they found a point in time where, you go back. This Tyrannosaurus is going to get stuck in this pond, this pit, and it's going to die. So they go back and they shoot it, have fun, almost get killed, process. And in the opening sequence, you see they're trying with the CG, but it's almost SYFY, bad CG. But, I tend to like bad CG films, I like this. That must say something about my judge of film. But Time Safari opening sequence, they're trying with the CG, but they're kind of failing, like a lot. And the story basically goes, Edward Burns plays this character named Travis Ryer, fucking hell, can't remember the name. Can't remember his last name. Dr. Travis Ryer, Travis Ryer, sorry. And he wants to bring back animals, because poachers went to zoos and killed everything, and every one of the animals, and there was this virus that took care of the rest. Just fucking bad. So he wants to go, he works for Charles Hatton, Ben Kingsley. He works for him even though he hates going back to do this, he hates the rich people he has to take back, he hates his job with a passion, but he wants to bring back the animals. And Catherine McCormick, she plays a doctor that she basically invented the technology which allows him to jump back through time. And she basically comes to this party after the first, hunting mission, and sprays blood over everyone. And then she's taken out of the building. And there are, then for the next safari, they exclation these rules. Three rules about time travel. They go on this path, and don't change anything, don't leave anything, don't bring anything back, and stay on the path. And basically they take these two guys, and something goes wrong, because they bring something back. This butterfly in the hand. One of these guys, he gets panicky, and he steps off the path and kills a butterfly, and he brings it back, and that causes this ripple effect, making plants grow everywhere, mutating animals, and basically fucking everybody's shit up. So when animals begin to mutate, Edward Burns, he's charged with fixing the mess, which of course he tries to do. And I think this one sweaty guy that was sweating all the time did it. They go find him, find a bunch of survivors. One of them, Edward Burns saves the survivors. Well, one of them, and you think it's gonna be, finding him, and he'd be the one. But the script takes a turn. It's the other guy with the brass balls. He was the one that fucked up. So they go find him. Turns out he's been poisoned. Kills himself after trying to shoot Edward Burns. And they go back to the Safari Incorporated HQ. Try to go back, but these monkey things fucking already got there. Fucked the shit up. So they go to the high school, use a particle accelerator. Edward Burns saves it. And at the end of the film, he and Catherine McCormick... he gives Catherine McCormick something that will incriminate the Time Safari company and basically put it out of business. Business. Now, one thing about the film, I heard the story is there was this flooding and a lot of budget went to, they lost a lot of the budget, a lot of the $52 million budget, but I have to say, for a film that flopped hard, for a film that I've heard very little good about, the story being cool, but the film itself not being, but I agree with Michael Keane. If I remember correctly, he enjoyed this film. This just, granted the CG is flawed. It is a flaw, a big one. But the acting is solid, the direction is solid, the story is good. Didn't mind Ben Kingsley's hair. All in all, I won't call it an underrated gem, but it's a rainy day film. Now, if the sky decides to rain, and you are looking through the collection and you come across, oh, there's a Sound of Thunder, maybe you should watch that. Not that bad of an idea. I know this review has sucked, but fuck you, it's my channel. Nah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm the Icelandrobot, and adios.